Sagittarius, what's up? My name is Dee. Welcome back to another Four Paths Healing Tarot message. Is this your first time here? Okay, if it is, welcome to the space. My camera is kind of moving and jiggling and doing a bunch of cool stuff, so I'm trying to get it level and steady. Hopefully that's a little bit better. So today we're going to do what people think about you, and it's going to be like a pick a card style. So we have one deck. So if you like the number one, you're just going to choose one. You can choose two, or you can choose number three. So all you're going to do is decide in your mind which number, 1, 2, or 3, will have messages for you. And when I get to that particular deck, whatever messages come out, Sagittarius, you will know that those messages are for you. All right, let us begin, starting with deck 1. So if you're picking deck 1, the messages are for you. What do people think about Sagittarius? How do people view Sagittarius? Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. Sorry about the background noise. There's a lot going on in my neighborhood. It's about to rain soon, and so people like to mow their lawns. So you're probably hearing that. One card popped out into my lap. High Priestess. What a beautiful energy. So for those of you who picked pile number 1 or card 1, the High Priestess is really good about being able to hold open the veil between the 3D, the real world, the world that we're living in, the conscious awakened world, and also the subconscious. They're really, really good about being able to use their intuition to make decisions. They're also amazing about helping other people follow and find their intuition as well when it comes to this High Priestess energy. The High Priestess is a Cancerian card, as you might know, and so when I think about Cancer, I think about the moon, and I think about true self, authentic self, nurturing, fertile. And so what this feels like to me, Sagittarius, for those of you who picked card number 1, when people think of you, they think of someone who is magical, mysterious, someone who probably has psychic gifting, ability to forecast things before everyone else is able to see it. And in my personal life and experiences, when I have close connections who are Sagittarius people, they usually do have this ability to discern, to forecast, to have intuition about things that are about to happen, or to be able to forecast things that are on the horizon. Really, really good about that kind of thing as it relates to judgment. I'm not sure if you're always sharing your insights with people. I do know that sometimes the High Priestess can be kind of like having a download, having insight, being able to get very intuitive and have an understanding about intuitive sense, but not sharing that with other people. And so what this feels like is that you have this gifting, you have this ability to have insight, some potentially clairvoyance here is what I'm hearing, but it's not like everyone knows about that. That's just the part of you that you keep to yourself. But for the people who know this about you, because you trust them enough to share this ability with them, or they've seen you in action, forecast things before they've happened, or to have an intuition about something very important, they recognize you as being sound in that and strong and being able to have an intuitive sense. All right, so that's card 1. So for those of you who picked that, that is the message for you in terms of how people think about you. So now we're going into deck 2. What do people think about Sagittarius? How do they view Sagittarius? Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. Card number 2, Sagittarius, very powerful. Energy of 5. And the reason why I'm leading with that before I talk about this High Priestess energy here is 5 is change. 5 for me is freedom. 5 feels like change, to experience freedom in ways that most people aren't willing to explore. This energy right here, before I get into this High Priestess and what this is for you in terms of how people think about you, seeing this intuitively, it feels like you have this ability to activate change in your life. You don't mind being free to dream and have faith about things that could possibly happen before before eyes can see it, if that makes sense. I'm not sure if you're still following. But similar to that High Priestess card, it's this ability to have faith forward, knowing that something's going to work out, that good change is going to come, long-lasting, sustainable change is going to come before anything in the environment is showing proof of that. Also with this High Priestess, this makes me feel like people see you as being able to hold the pillar of faith. When people think about you, they probably do come to you because they want guidance. They want to be reminded about how to have faith, or how to have a solid, positive mindset about something to come to fruition. And so Sagittarius, for those of you who picked this, people see you as being really strong about having faith, and also may come to you for sound advice, for insight. They look at your life and they look at your experiences and they're like, okay, this person absolutely knows how to manifest things, or how to put a prayer up and have that thing come down, and it's not void, it's a real thing. So they see you as this. Some of you might be really good about guiding and leading people in traditional teachings, maybe teachings of the Bible, maybe teachings of the Torah, maybe the Quran. There could be some spiritual discipline style teaching that you're really good about, and people come to you to learn about matters related to heart, mind, body, spirituality, how to grow the spirit, how to be in closer connection with God, how to be in community with other people. But this is a very spiritual card, very similar to the High Priestess card, but this one feels like it's more, people see you as being more in a, this is Taurus for me too, so it's more grounded, like you can open up a book and help someone understand how to interpret religious law, right? Whereas card 1, for those of you who picked that, the High Priestess is more intuitive. There's no proof for that. There's nothing that people are able to open up to show and say like, this is going to happen, or be mindful of this. But with this High Priestess, it's more of a traditional teaching, the ability to teach something that might have legacy to it and may have been around for a long time, but you're trusted in your ability to teach and to guide. So that's what I have for you who picked card number 2. And then now we're going into the third and final one. What do people view? How do people view Sagittarius? Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. Sagittarius, please. Okay. This is a very interesting card. 7 of Cups. So what this feels like to me is that you are an extreme manifester. People know that you're really, really good about getting all that you want when you want it. And I think that's what is really coming up here. People view you as someone who, whenever there's something that you see that you want, you know how to go after it. Some people probably see you as having many dreams. People probably see you as having many desires, and always kind of choosing from that desire list to pick the cup that's going to be best for you. You don't mind imagining and dreaming about what it is that you want. You have no problem with that. That this is how people view you. And going into your mind's eye, into your authentic self, and determining for yourself what it is that you want. Now, there are many cups here to choose. Some of them are hard lessons about desire. Maybe you might desire something and finally come to that cup and it's not something that you really want, but you don't mind going on the journey of exploring your desires. Once I gain the thing that I've been manifesting and hoping for, if it's not for me, then okay, we'll put the cup back, we'll get back into our manifestation bucket and pull out something else. So this feels like this ability to make your desires and your dreams come to fruition. You don't mind dreaming and believing for something more than what is present in front of you in the 3D. That is what I have for you, my lovely Sagittarius. Thank you for your wonderful likes, comments, shares, subscribes. And I hope I get to see you next week in another 4 Paths Healing Tarot message. Don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe. Take care. Bye.